Once you get the Selenium IDE installed on your Chrome browser, you'll see a little link up here that says Selenium IDE. And if you click that, the IDE will appear. And it first asks you to create a project. So we'll be able to create projects and tests. One project can have multiple tests. And then you can save them as a file and check them into your source code. So the test can kind of move along with the actual product as it evolves. So I'm going to say create a project, and I'm going to say turtle tracker. Now it asks for the URL. The URL will be the main URL that gets sent when you run your project. So it will be something like localhost :8080/ whatever. If you don't know what that is, just run your project from NetBeans and see what the first URL is. You do have to turn everything on, so get your application server, your database, everything running. And now when I click start recording, it will bring up the app. And then everything I do, it will record in the Selenium language, and then it can be re-executed. So I'm going to say start recording. So it brings it up here. Now, as I do stuff, you'll see it appear over here. So first thing I'm going to do is click Turtle Tracker Specimen Link. See? Over here, it's already done it. So I'm going to try my exception. So I have a, and you'll notice over here, like I put 12 in for weight, 12 length for 5. Health, I'm going to say is poor. Breed is a diamondback found at Deep Creek Lake. And I'm going to click the button. Now, if my program works successfully, this should be the results. This should be right here. So I'm going to highlight it, right click, go to Selenium, verify, and text. And you can verify different things. That things are checked or whatever, but this is pretty simple. So I'm just going to say verify text. And maybe that's the end of my test cases. So I'm going to stop the recording. So there's a stop recording button here. And I can give it a test name. I'll call it specimen error because we're checking the error. But I could continue and have multiple verifications. Like you don't just need just one per test. You could have multiple. Now, I have my script. I can actually go in and change things. But let's do this. Let's run it, and you can run a test or you can run all the tests. So the tests for a project will appear over here and they'll line up. So I could have one project and many tests, but let's just run it and watch what happens. And down here it says specimen error completed successfully. Specimen error is the name of the test because I'm checking to make sure that that error message appears. What if this is not the right answer? What if this is wrong? That my requirements say it has to say something else? Well, let's just change this for a second. What if the right answer here is not good data? Okay, so if this is the right answer, then my program is going to be wrong. There's a bug in my program because my program is printing weight cannot be double length when it should say not good data. Let me run this and I'll show you what an error looks like. So you see now it says there's an error and shows me where the error is. It said the value should be this, but it came out as this.